Y'all still think I'm cute? I look like a bald eagle. Y'all still think I'm cute? I look like a bald eagle. Wait, eagles will make that noise. What am I talking about? Guys, welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be like a skincare and kind of teeth cleaning routine that I do. I normally do some of these things every day. Some of them I do every weekend or every other weekend. Ooh, it's raining outside, so y'all gonna see the lights kind of been flickering all day. And as y'all hear, I got my oldies but goodies playing in the background. You know, it's the perfect Sunday vibe. You know, it's a Sunday vibe. Get into it. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna get into today. I actually received a couple of inboxes from some ladies as far as like my facial care routine or like DIY facial care routine or like teeth whitening routines, just things that I use, XYZ, whatever the case may be. So that's what this video is just really 100% gonna cover today. It's just a beauty video, just, you know, doing that TLC on our pretty skin and our pretty teeth, you know, getting us popping. Let's get into it. Now that we're back, first I'm going to go over my facial care routine. So usually during the week, and I left my bar upstairs, but during the week I normally use a Neutrogena facial bar. I actually like the bar because I can lather it up really good the way I want to. And I actually purchased this actually from Dollar Tree. You can see. It's like $1. And it's a little thing. It has a little, there it goes. It has a little, and there, it's silicone. You can kind of grip it here and scrub your face, or it has a little thing in the back you can grab it with. And these are extremely soft. Now, I'm not going in my skin digging. It's just like to work up a good lather. That's what I use during the week, guys, as far as my facial routine. Every weekend, however, I exfoliate my skin. And I use baking soda, raw honey, and coconut oil. Now, the coconut oil that I use, y'all, it's like for all intents and purposes. Like, I use it for like everything. Like, and this is one of the many coconut oils that I use. So it's Luann. I actually got this at Kroger. I think this was like, I can't remember the price. I'm not even gonna lie. I was trying to make up a price, y'all. I can't remember the price. I'm sorry. But I actually just use this as far as moisturizing. I put this actually inside of my exfoliant, like my DIY kind of, and I'll show you guys in a minute that I use, as well as I use this on my face like every day. And this really helps because it's natural and it's light. So with my skin, I'm like two complexions. And it's actually, since I've been using this skincare routine, it's kind of evening me out. I'm normally darker out here and lighter in here. My T-zone is normally like oily, like especially like up in here. But since I've been using that coconut oil, I noticed that, and this usually dry outside. Since I've been using that coconut oil, though, it has like, it's almost like my face absorbs it evenly, if that makes sense. Usually I use different moisturizers and it sits here and it like drinks it here, but that evens my face out. So I'm not uber oily or I'm not uber dry here. So some of the good things about using, for example, baking soda, and I made a couple of notes for you guys. It helps even your skin tone, which I've noticed myself. It absorbs, if you're an oily baby, if you're an oily baby, but if you're an oily babe or guy, it will help take some of that extra oil out of your skin. And it also helps, like if you suffer from acne, you get irritated, your skin gets irritable quick, rashes, and it does preventative care as well. Now with the raw honey, now I use just, you can go to any Kroger, Walmart, wherever, order it online, whatever, just raw, as long as it says raw organic or just raw honey. I like using raw organic honey. I really have no reason why I put the organic in there. I just feel like it's like fancy. I mean, I'm just be real. But with the raw honey, it does help with like your natural antibacterial agent of your skin, and also the prevention of acne. It also helps, especially with people that are African American. It helps with like the melanin in your skin. Melatonin. I feel dumb on camera. You know what I'm trying to say. It helps with that, with our skin. It also helps with the complexion, and of course, you know, we be glowing. You know what I'm saying? We be bopping and glowing. So it helps with that. And then, of course, I use the coconut oil in there just as moisturizer as a backup. Because it's nothing like having a facial cleanser that... Oh, this is my song, by the way. But it's nothing like having a facial cleanser that dries your skin out. It cleans it, but it's like sandpaper dry when you get done. I also use every other weekend, though, guys. I use the charcoal black mask. Now, a lot of people do not like this. I, however, do like this. And I'll use both today so that you guys can kind of see the difference. But I actually picked this up from a local beauty supply store. So it was like, I think 4 or 5, was $4.99, $5. It was $5. And it just comes in a squeezable tube. And I think I messed around and got the one for men. And I only say that I think it's for men because, within my life. Only because it has a man on the front. I don't think it doesn't say for men, but only because it got a man on the front. But yeah, so I use this every other weekend, guys. Before we get into our teeth care routine, let's go ahead and get this lip gloss and lashes off my face. Let's clean our face and go ahead and get right into our facial routine. So we're back. Let's go ahead and get this off my face. Yes. Woo, she like day and night, ain't she? Honey, she took these lashes off. She look like a bald eagle. She ain't got no lashes. And a random side note trick that I like to do with my lashes. I like to put my lashes on top of one another. Y'all still think I'm cute? I look like a bald eagle. Y'all still think I'm cute? I look like a bald eagle. Wait, eagles will make that noise. What am I talking about? But no, the trick that I like to do with my lashes, guys, is I like to actually fold them in. And I always take the glue off my lashes. So I'll clean them later. But I like to fold them in so they look like so. Yeah, I gave y'all the ugliness. But I like to fold them in, guys, so that they can look like this. So that way when I undo them, they're already curved. And it's like, it's easier to put on. I know y'all didn't ask for that. I'm just giving y'all that. Okay, so I'm put those there. I got my towel. So I'm going to... Ooh, honey. She is getting ugly on camera for y'all, hunches. So, yeah. Oh, whole earring came off, y'all. I normally do not wear like foundation or anything on my face, which probably if you're a makeup babe, you can probably already tell that I don't. Only because I take so much pride in my skin. I am really afraid of like putting anything on my skin that may mess it up. So yeah. Okay, guys, so we're back. Yes, I wasted a little something on myself. So we have our ingredients for our DIY kind of facial cleanser. So, of course, we have the coconut oil. Now, I know y'all like, is that bowl dirty? No, it's the coconut oil. See the cat in the background. But... so what I like to do for the coconut oil, guys, is that I don't want it to actually, I want it to melt down naturally. So you don't want it melted. You just want it to like get it warm. But it actually melt down naturally. So this is 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. Then we have 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And 2 teaspoons of the raw honey. So it's 2 teaspoons of raw honey, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 4 naturally just warmed. If you want to put it in the microwave and nuke it, 4 tablespoons of warm coconut oil. So then you're just going to mix everything together. I like to mix mine a little bit because I like to get a good paste going when I mix mine. I think I'm shaking my table.
You inspire us. Great internet puts you in charge. Whether you're a blogger, or internet blogger, you need Wi-Fi speeds that can keep up with you. This is beyond Wi-Fi. This is Xbox. Visit xfinity.com/Xbox.
I know y'all like, what is that in the background? Y'all know I got my Pandora going, so it's my oldies but goodies. And I'm trying to get all this honey out of here. The only thing I don't like about when I do my honey is that it gets, I try to nuke it a little bit so it can be a little bit warm. So when I put it all in there, it could be kind of warm, but sometimes it take a minute. I probably should have, I have like a whisk that I bought. It's like a miniature whisk that I usually use for this. Because usually when I use it, it doesn't separate. So I'm just going to stir until the honey mixes in there with it. So I mixed everything. It's kind of runny a little bit, and that's because when I'm used to using it, I'm used to like letting it sit and kind of get a little solidified and then using it on my face. So I'm going to use it. It's going to be a bit runny, but it'll be okay. I got a towel just in case. So let me put my towel up. So I use my applicator that I was telling y'all about earlier that I use daily. And I just get the concoction. And if it looks, when you do it, once it solidifies, of course it won't be this runny, guys. It'll actually be a bit more solid. And that's okay too. But the goal is to get this on your face. And I'm not letting mine sit like, oh, she letting it sit for about 8 minutes. No, like I'm probably going to let this sit for 1, maybe 2 minutes. And the reason why I don't let it sit for long is because once I put it on my face, for one, it takes me a minute to get on my face. So that's why I don't let it sit on my face for long. And then when I put up, when I got it on my scarf, oh shoot, it's gonna be sticky. But when I normally put this away in my bathroom, I have like a Tupperware safe container that I literally bought just for this. But boogers, I'm playing, it's not boogers, guys. But if you have a container that you want to use in your house, old sour cream bowl or whatever, you can. And it'll get hardened over time, and when it hardens, if you want it to loosen up, you can sit it by somewhere that's hot, i.e. your window, maybe behind a TV or something. It gets a little hot back there sometimes, or whatever. I do this on my lips as well. It's a good lip scrub as well. Y'all don't be out here eating this. I just thought about it. Okay. Okay, guys, so now we have our mask on. Okay, so now we have our mask on. Now, guys, when I rinse my face, I don't, because I already, for the most part, kind of scrubbed a bit, which I really hate to do. Instead of me taking the towel and like wiping my face and dragging it across, I actually get under the sink and I literally rinse it off my skin, and then I pat my face dry. So that may be more beneficial for you. Hi, we're back. Hi. Okay, guys, so we're back. So I have rinsed everything off my face, and I did a wardrobe change. I had to. Usually when I do this on the weekends, I am actually slathering this on, hopping in the shower, and rinsing it off in the shower. I kind of underestimated how much of a mess it was going to make. My fault. So I do a wardrobe change. However, guys, my nose is itching. I'm so sorry. So I feel like I got to sneeze. So you'll notice, guys, that when you use this, like your face will feel, as you're rinsing it off, it's going to feel oily. But once you pat it dry, that's because everything in your skin is like taking everything in. But it's actually not oily. It's nothing wrong with your skin. It ain't like polluting it. None of that other good stuff. But once you pat your skin dry and your face like dries, y'all, it feels so soft. It feels so good. And this is even before you put any kind of moisturizer on your face. So before I put moisturizer on my face, your lips feel good too. By the way. Feel good. So now we are going to use our charcoal mask that we have here. And it's just a charcoal peel off mask. Not too fancy about it really. It just says it's for your face. So now we're going to go ahead and apply that. Some people don't apply it on their eyebrows, just FYI. I do. Probably shouldn't. That's probably why I ain't got no eyebrows now, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get this on there. So now, guys, when it comes out like hella thick. Look, it's like hella thick. So what's my song? We jamming today, y'all. So now I see if I had like kind of like a low key beard, how it would look. I need to buy some more. I'm running low. That's kind of strong. Oh, I think I put the coffee on my eye. Ooh. Whenever you want. And now the sun wants to come out. Y'all, it's been raining all day. And now the sun wants to come out. If I ain't got no eyebrows now. The running joke between myself and my me and one of my homegirls is like, I have no eyebrows because I always put a charcoal mask on my face and it's ripping my eyebrows off. Oh yeah. Damn, I didn't mean to cover my freaky. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So yeah. So now for the most part, we got our charcoal mask on here. It's on my lips. It's on my whips. Here we go. Ah. I'll be there. I'll be there. Now, it does take this a minute to dry. So, I'll let this dry and then I'll be back. We're back. I don't want to move my face like that because the mask will crack. But, so it's dried. And guys, do keep in mind that when you use this mask, it does take a while for it to dry. So this ain't going to be a quick because it's thick, so it's going to dry longer. It's going to take longer to dry, I should say. So yeah, let's get this off. My top lip is dry. So, oh. My eyebrows. My eyebrows. Mm-hmm. So yeah, now I got my face again. Some of the mask is still on there. Y'all want to see? I'll show you if you want to see. See? I always look at the nose part because the nose part for me is always like key. Oh wow. I don't know if you guys can see, but so this is what the mask looks like on the inside. Like this is all like deep pore stuff that they got out. Of course it fell, so yeah. So yeah guys, this is my mask. I'm about to again, because I don't want to like scrub and wipe my face. So I'm about to go ahead and like rinse my face and moisturize it. Back to the channel. So to get into our teeth whitening routine, I actually use 3 different ones. And now to really see effects, you need to use these for 30 days. I almost said calendar days, but of course y'all know that. So 30 days a piece. The first one that you can use is, of course, has some flowing in front of my face. You can use baking soda and hydrogen peroxide. Now here's the thing with that. And I took some notes to kind of give you guys some tips along the way. The hydrogen peroxide is good for antibacterial use, and the baking soda is good for plaque removal. However, it's good to make it, the baking soda, if you make it into a paste and scrub your teeth, or like rather brush your teeth, what happens is that it starts to scrub and like wipe away the enamel on your teeth, which is not good. So it's good to use that, but use more hydrogen peroxide than coconut oil. Coconut oil. I just looked down and seen the coconut oil, but baking soda. Sorry, y'all. The reason being is so when you mix it all together in a bowl, what you're going to do is you're going to dip your finger inside of it to where it's runny. And that's fine if it is runny. That's perfectly fine, guys. You're going to dip your finger inside and you're going to wipe it on your teeth. I have even gone so far as to like wipe my tongue with it, my gums with it, because it does clean those as well. And I rinse my mouth twice. I've seen people in videos that said they only did it once, and I did that one time for myself, and I was like, oh no, I need to do this twice. This ain't gonna work for me. So that's one of the teeth whitening, like natural teeth whitening oral care routines you can do. Guys, so the second routine that I have used that gave me good results is using apple cider vinegar with mother in it, as well as hydrogen peroxide. So what you do with the apple cider vinegar, you're literally putting it on your finger and wiping your mouth with it. That's it. You ain't got to mix it with nothing. You're putting it on your finger, wiping your teeth with it, rinsing your mouth. That's it. Now with the hydrogen peroxide, however, you do have to mix it with a bit of water. And what you're going to do is you're going to use it as a rinse. So a gargle, if you will. So now the reason why this is helpful for you guys is that The hydrogen peroxide actually, it's like a balance, like a pH balance, if you will, for your mouth. I actually noticed it because it also helped me with like stains on my teeth. Because at one point I was like heavily into coffee. Y'all, I was like, as well as like tea, but like I was like every day was like, I would get to work in the morning, I would make me some coffee. By 2 hours later, I was making tea. Then I would have lunch, and I was having like water and tea with my lunch. And at 15 minutes after that, I was having like another cup of tea, and then at night I was having coffee. Like it was like bad. So my teeth were like really stained at one point. But after like using this, because I kind of looked it up to see what it would work to help remove stains that was natural for my teeth. The good thing is that this does not remove the enamel from your teeth. However, if you do not mix the hydrogen peroxide and the water enough together, it can be very abrasive to the enamel on your teeth because it is very acidic. So you have to make sure. I normally do 60 water, 40 hydrogen peroxide. Because what you want to do is you want to dilute it. That's really, really good for it. So that's another way that may really help you guys that I've used, that I alternate between, that has helped me with my teeth whitening. So the last and final thing that I use for my teeth whitening is actually, I'm using it now actually. It's called oiling. So what it is you melt down, or you can put it down to like room temperature, which I normally just put some aside and let it sit at room temperature, just a small amount of coconut oil. The coconut oil that I showed you guys earlier, the Luann's, or any type of natural coconut oil will do perfectly fine. I am so like, I feel like I still have to sneeze. I can't get out. But, it's killing me. But any natural coconut oil will do perfectly fine. You let it get warm, or you can melt it. What you're going to do is you're going to get it warm or melted, and you're going to not drink it, but you're going to not gargle with it, but you're going to squish it around in your mouth, so to speak. So you're going to put it in your mouth and swish it around between 5 to 20 minutes. I never make it to 20 minutes. I only do the 5 because it's nasty. It is nasty, just letting y'all know. So I made some notes on why that's really good. So what that does, it helps with natural teeth whitening because of its natural agents. It also helps with like gum infections. So if you're someone that suffers from like halitosis or like have gum disease, this is a natural agent to kind of help you and boost you along the way. I mean, not to say that I do, but I know individuals that do. So this is, this will be helpful for you. I actually like this oiling better than using the apple cider vinegar and the baking soda because it's not as hard. It's not even that it's not as hard. It's just not hard, period, on the enamel of my teeth. So I really, really enjoy just using the natural oiling version. Yeah. Okay, guys, so I moisturized my face. I feel so good. It's so smooth and soft. As well as my lips. And I feel so good. I love how my face feels. Oh God, it feels so good, y'all. Okay, guys, so yeah, those are the facial care routine, I'm tongue-tied, that I normally use, as well as like to exfoliate my skin and like everyday use that I mentioned in there as well as you guys have some idea of like different teeth whitening options that you have for yourself. I'm sorry, I love my lips and my face. It feels so good right now. Guys, so we have reached the end of the video. Guys, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn that notification bell on so that you can stay tuned with everything that I do. You know, chat with me, connect with me. Let's link. You know, my information, Instagram, Facebook like page, email, everything is down below. If you guys have video ideas or whatever may have you, don't hesitate to reach out to me. And until next time, Sheen Nation, y'all already know. Peace.